Hey, Mean Matt here, and I have with me
Killer Kyle. Yo.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, welcome to NXT New Year's Revolution. And I guess we're starting off with Tony D'Angelo.
I believe it's Tony D'Angelo versus Dijak.
Oh, yeah. That was a good storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a street rules match or some sort of thing like that. Possibly.
Sick. Well, we're back. Another play-by-play 2023.
The first play-by-play of 2023. Here we go!
Yeah! Well, this was a good match.
Yeah. So I guess it wasn't like a specific stipulation match. It was just a regular match. But I believe now it's going to be who's next in line for a shot at the North American Championship. And of course, Dijak won, not surprised.
Yeah. I honestly think that Dijak is going to have a better career in NXT. Forget about the whole bullshit with Retribution. And then, when he was in there as Dominic Dijakovic with Keith Lee or whatever. It's kind of like with Karrion Kross, though. It's going to be a better career for them.
Yeah, like, when he first came up to the main, got called up from Raw from NXT, he was off to a good start and then just kind of floundered. Then he got released and was killing it in the independent scene, wherever he was doing whatever he was doing. Gets rehired and then it was a slow build, but he's like right back where he was when he was in NXT. So, yeah.
And that's the kind of thing that is refreshing in this company. And there's all these rumors of Vince McMahon being in the company again, but it's not going to be the same. Although, I'll say this, Stephanie McMahon stepped down.
Yep, just saying to Matt, before he came up here, put on the channel to watch New Year's Eve and was looking at YouTube, and there's a video done by Cultaholic, and Stephanie resigned as co-CEO of WWE, so now it's Nick Khan. Then of course you got Triple H as Chief Directing Officer and what have you, so.
Yeah, well that sucks, and I heard that all over YouTube as well, so.
Yeah.
Anyhow, tag team match, we got the Creed Brothers versus actually they're called Endashir.
Yeah.
And they were a tag team before, when you had Stokely Hathaway. Well, he's talking. Well, I guess we'll watch this match now. Okay, well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, you had whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Come out and he's like, well, Veer's not here, but I'll learn this match 2-on-1. And it's like, this is about respect. We're gonna kick her out, blah blah blah. And then Jinder Mahal attacks them from the crease from behind. You got a choke slam to Brutus on the steps that were taken out by D'Angelo and Dijak. And then, give Julius the Colossus. And then Jinder gets on the mic and he's like, they fight for respect, I don't. And I was thinking about it, and it's like, he came back not that long ago.
Yeah.
He's been on SmackDown, I believe. And he's had some losses. And so it's like, okay, put him on NXT. The three of them together. Gender and
Oh yeah.
Fear and the other big guy. Like, let's see where it goes. I mean, you did have Gender with Shanky and Fear,
Yeah.
and then it was just Shanky, and then who knows what happened to Shanky. Gender was on his own, and so I was like, alright, let's rebuild Gender, put him with Fear and the other guy.
Yeah.
So,
Well, speaking of people coming to NXT, we just had a segment with Pretty Deadly and the New Day.
yeah, well, New Day came to NXT a few weeks ago. Well, it was before the last NXT show
Right.
when they won the tag titles, and then, it's been, we want you to do, if you do this, you'll get a spot for the tag titles, and just making Pretty Deadly, do all these random weird things. Fucking you had Jensen and Briggs
Yeah.
fucking reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and
Oh yeah.
get a part of the tag titles. Like, man, this has been such a odd, not even a rivalry, just an odd interaction. But it's been entertaining as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with Gender and Veer and Indus. Nope. Gender and Indus here.
Ashanti. Actually, one of my favorite singers. Well, I think that was a good match.
Tag team gauntlet match for Pretty Deadly to earn a shot at Kofi and Xavier for the tag titles. I figured it was going to be some stupid thing like usual, and it started out that way. You had these two dudes come out to fucking the Rockers theme. They, Pretty Deadly took them out. Kofi and Xavier were like, nah. Shit ain't gonna fly like that. So then you had Kofi and Malik come out and face Pretty Deadly. Really good match. Pretty Deadly ends up winning. And it was supposed to be Briggs and Jensen were the final team. Camera gets to the back and shows there's Briggs and Jensen laid out. Like, okay, who the fuck laid them out? Well, Gallus boys. Mark Coffey, Wolfgang, come out, short work of Pretty Deadly, win the match, and could lead into Mark Coffey, Wolfgang, come out, short work of Pretty Deadly, win the match, and could lead into Gallus versus New Day for the tag titles.
Yeah. Just saw this now, but February 19th, the startup of Legends on A&E alongside Rivals. So that's exciting. And should be some good episodes, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's continue. It's main event time, and you know what that means. Hell yeah. So, I figured that we have, it was Katana and Casey, or the other one. I can't remember her name. They were doing an interview, and they showed highlights of Grayson Waller and Braun Breaker, and then of course they have Trick Williams. Is it Triple? No, it's not. It's
Trek.
He's in a diner.
You're Camelo, yeah.
Oh, Carmelo's in a diner, yeah. Foul! So anyways, here's to the first episode of Play-by-Play 2023.
Jumped the gun a little bit because
Sorry.
Well, yep. This isn't the main event. There's still an hour left in the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too.
And even though this is the match, it's for the NXT Championship. Usually the NXT Championship match is the main event.
Yeah.
But there's still more to come. But
I'm not sure why I did that. I'm sorry.
Nevertheless, we'll get one in now and probably another one later.
Yeah. So, here's two, yeah?
Hey,
There's three of you.
through you.
Okay, what the frickin' fuck was that?
Yeah, earlier in the match you had Waller kind of shoulder tackle Breaker into the corner, the metal rope gave way,
Yeah.
and they refixed it, and then it just went on with the match. It was going really well, and then Waller went up into the corner and was walking out on the metal rope like he's gonna, I don't know, do an elbow drop or something maybe. Then fucking metal rope gave way again.
Yeah.
Waller falls out of the ring, gets counted out. Like, okay.
Huh.
Finn Balor all over again.
Finn Balor, fucking Rockers and Heart Foundation. Christ almighty. Well, I mean, I'll have another match down the road. Probably Vengeance Day.
Probably.
So, it was a good match nonetheless.
Yeah.
But, oh,
Yeah,
this is
there
gonna
you go.
be fun.
Yeah, next you're gonna have Charlie Dempsey versus Hank Walker. And I said to Matt, man, they've been hyping the fuck out of Vengeance Day for the last several weeks. And they did an interview with Roxanne, and there's something that she said that I didn't even think of, but she's 100% correct on. This would be the first premium live event that they're gonna have not at the Performance Center.
Yeah.
Away from Orlando. They're gonna have it in North Carolina.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting, man. And I mean, that's one of those things that let's change it up a bit. And I don't think NXT has really, correct me if I'm wrong, had a premium live event outside of Florida.
Not since COVID.
So, like I say Florida, but I mean in Orlando. But still, yeah, not since COVID. But it'll be cool to watch. I mean, let's see where this goes. And we'll see when they can do more shows. Like, bring back house shows.
Yeah.
Peterborough, please.
And you know, like, they've mainly been having their shows in Orlando, at the Performance Center, of course, but they've been shows mainly just in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
So now that they are finally getting a chance to branch out and go to other places, like, okay, they're going to be in North Carolina for Vengeance Day, this could be the start of, like, test the waters and be like, okay, we did this in North Carolina, now let's see where else we can take NXT.
Right.
So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun night for sure. And who knows, maybe they'll switch up the stage a little bit. That'd be fun. For once. That was a doozy.
That was a fight, and you know, you got Charlie Dempsey just physical and aggressive and that
Yeah.
European style, and ultimately ended up twisting Hank into a pretzel basically. And yeah, this intense and aggressive and whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Kyle and saying I was watching a Renee Young podcast with Brian Danielson, and he was talking about, oh yeah, I used to hang out with Darren. I didn't realize this because I looked it up afterwards. William Regal's real name is Darren.
Yeah.
But also, Kyle just reminded me that this is his son.
Yeah, I was watching a news report from, I think it was Cultaholic, and they were talking about William Regal going back to WWE and vice president of talent relations or something along those lines. And they had said that, yeah, Charlie Dempsey is William Regal's son.
Yeah.
So, didn't realize that, but watching him, and it's like, makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and you could see it in his eyes too when he's putting a hold on somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Just talking about Tyler Bate now. He last NXT UK champion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I could see a future NXT champion myself.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. This could be a return for Tyler.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, brother.
Returns next week. So there you go. He was talking about how he felt like he needed some time to, relax and, meditate and refuel and, what have you. So, yeah.
Nice.
Tyler Bate returns next week.
So the tag team match we were supposed to have is now a singles match. Jinder Mahal versus Julius. So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because Veer isn't able to be there for whatever reason, and then, you have the return, emergence of Jinder Mahal, and it's like, okay, so let's have a match and, change things up. And Julius, a house of fire right now.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, stay tuned for
That was
this.
fun. Hell yeah.
And yeah, of course, Jinder Mahal won this match.
Yeah, pretty good match.
Yeah.
Physical match.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think that the Creed brothers are an amazing tag team. It's just too bad that the match didn't happen the way it did, but Jinder Mahal is still a beast.
Oh, absolutely. I have a feeling probably we'll get the match between Indus Year and the Creeds.
Yeah.
Maybe Vincent Sting. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. My sacrifice. Well, I for some reason thought that the main event was the title match, like it usually is. But this is the main event for realsies. So, you know what that means. And once again, we got Benji with us, trying to steal our whiskey. So, anyway, this is for everybody out here watching our video. And I did manage to watch Wrestle Kingdom, so if you subscribe to me, watch it. And we will be doing Hard to Kill prediction video.
Yeah.
Wheels of Fury. So look forward to that. So here's to the main event Women's Battle Royal.
Number one contender for Roxanne Perez.
Nostrovia.
He became the director of his life. And Exotica, an extraordinary...
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Of course. They had to have a double elimination. Oh, who landed first? God. Damn it.
Fuck off.
Instant replay.
Anyways, well, I'm not gonna let this ruin our night because it's last call, motherfucker. And we got some.
Can I want to roll?
Yeah, we've been watching those commercials all night for the most part, so. Oh my god, really? Fuck off.
They showed the replay,
Yeah, I know.
and it looked like they pretty much landed at the exact same time. So, three-way? Vengeance Day?
You know what? Honestly, toxic attractions just break up now. Seriously.
Yeah, well,
So I guess it is Toxic Attraction versus Roxanne Perez. Roxanne! For the NXT title.
yeah,
Vengeance Day. For the NXT title.
yeah.
Vengeance Day. Well, a steel cage. So, One-Eyed Michaels and Braun Breaker. And Grayson Waller are chatting. They want to fight. But February 4th, Vengeance Day, a steel cage.
Yeah, because of what happened earlier in the evening. Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller were in Shawn Michaels' office. It's like, I had you beat. No, you didn't. Well, alright, we didn't have a decisive winner, so Vengeance Day, you boys, steel cage. I'm gonna have, I saw it, and like I said, triple threat. Gigi, JC, Roxanne, NXT Brothers Championship. Cards are already getting stacked.
So, like I said before, Wheels of Fury hard to kill. And then, I mean, we'll go from there. I'm not quite sure what's next.
Royal Rumble.
Oh yes, the Royal Rumble. So, this has been a good night. Wheels of Fury, play-by-play, or well, it's a play-by-play with Killer Kyle, Matt. 2023.
Aye.
It's been a great show. There's three of you.
To the first play-by-play of 2023. We'll see you for Hard to Kill.
I really hope this video is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Demeanor and expression never change.
Talk to you later.
Peace.
You know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But, I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller
Gnarly.
that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews,